Okay, this is Glenwood Canyon. This was carved out of, they had to put this highway into the canyon. Most expensive part of interstate system was the Glenwood Canyon. And I'm driving it in my Mini Cooper. And I will put this up later. I got an Audi right in front of me. I guess they're closing this at night sometimes. There's a lot of fires, and the rocks, if it rains, it closes the canyon. But it is beautiful. They're having a lot of closures here because they had a forest fire, which then it burned all the underbrush, and so the mud slides. When it rains, the mud just slides right down onto the highway. But it's literally right in the canyon. It's almost like touching the water. It is an amazing piece of engineering. This is Glenwood Canyon, Colorado, on Interstate 70. It's literally in the canyon, and they built it. There's a video. I don't know if there's a History Channel about the construction of the Glenwood Canyon. It's pretty an amazing video. They explained how they had to build this thing. It literally. They built it right in the side of the canyon. They literally built it right in the side of the canyon. Pretty amazing, actually. They had to do all this construction to put this into the canyon. See that they're repairing. There's a bunch of damage over here from the forest fire. It just totally destroyed part of the highway, and they're having to repair it. Look at it, it's missing. The whole section is missing. Good grief. Holy cow, look at that. It just literally is missing. And they're having to redo this whole section. Good grief. I mean, if you stop and think about it, this thing was built nearly 50 years ago. Plus, they got a train right along the canyon. Imagine how that thing. When I was coming down here going westbound, there was a train. It must have been 5 miles long. They close this at night, and you have to divert like 2 hours if you're going to go another way. That's what Glenn or Alan, my brother-in-law, was telling me, because my sister, they live in Grand Junction, and Anyway, this is Glenwood Canyon. I always thought this was amazing driving this. But they've had a lot of rock slides, mud slides with the rain that's ruined part of the road. And on a heavy rain, they close it. They close this completely. Here's some more rock damage and water damage. You can see where it's flooded. Tunnels. I love tunnels. They cut them right out of the rock. Glenwood Canyon. It's not a long part of the Interstate 70, but it's an amazing part of how it was built. I think that's the neatest thing. I'm always fascinated of how things are built. All the engineering that has to go into it. Look at it right here. Here's a prime example. See how the highway just kind of goes right over the river? It is amazing. Part along here is the other side is the tunnel, and then part of the road's on stilts. That's what I think is cool. It's on stilts. Pylons right into the side of the right inside. That's cool right there, how it just hugs the side of the cliff. There's some more rock slide Good grief. Look at all the mud and debris. This all been covered over. Oh my gosh, this was underwater. That's amazing. It's not very far. It's not a long part of the expressway, but it is a segment that's Glen Canyon. Then you come out of it. Now we're out of it. That's it. That was Glen Canyon. It's only about 11 minutes of the Interstate 70, and then now we're coming into Aspen, and then we'll go to into Denver, up the mountain into Denver. And that's basically Glen Canyon. I wanted to do a video on that. I've never really done one on that. It's Brian Young, ProtinkerToys.com, ProtinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. And thanks a lot for watching. Check us out on YouTube. And we will see you later.